Man, oh man. All right, so take a every nigga deserves therapy. What's that all about? That's what her shirt says. That just stuck out at me. Life is good. So the line, the folks standing in line abated. Nobody's in line anymore, so I just hopped in line. I'm ready to go in here. So walk with me into the exhibit. So I've been here. This exhibit has been here for a few months because I was here a while ago when this exhibit initially opened. But this is an important exhibit because it's about California, if I'm not mistaken, right? Let me see. Yeah, African American histories in rural California. Yep, that's what that's about. So once the line shortens up, then we'll get on in here and check it out.
You're at 109 right now.
But you don't hear me though.
All right, we're about to enter here. This exhibit is entitled "We Are Not Strangers Here, African American Histories in Rural California." So that's what it is. I guess we can go to the left here. Black agricultural stewardship continues at farms and ranches across rural California, supported by organizations such as the Fresno-based African American Farmers of California, etc., etc., etc. Fresno. My cousin lives in Fresno and also Hanford. Fresno and Hanford are like kind of smaller cities, outside Los Angeles. I remember when I was a kid, like when we would go to Hanford. Hanford was slower. The pace was slower. It was an agricultural. It was a farm area outside of Los Angeles. Los Angeles had the movement, had the pace. Los Angeles's pace was that. So when I would go to Hanford to visit my cousins, I would always teach them about hip hop artists that are new or that I know about. I had to put them up on that. But there's also a rich history of African Americans throughout, you know, all throughout California. I mean, we were everywhere. We were everywhere and we had an impact everywhere. So this is an education for students and for people who haven't had an introduction into the vastness of African American history and presence throughout the globe, not just California. Yeah. So we've got Landfair, Mojave Desert here, San Bernardino County, as well as Julian, San Diego County. Oh yeah, San Diego County. Yeah, the Robinsons. The Robinsons had their hotel. The Robinsons had the longest operating and black-owned hotel. And then of course Allensworth is familiar to me and to so many other people. El Centro. What is El Centro? Became an important training ground for black teachers, El Centro. Because of discrimination, of course, black teachers were denied a valuable classroom experience by white districts and then told they did not have enough experience to be hired. Yep. Lincoln Heights, the show. All right. Gotta move around. That's a wild shirt that brother has on. Independent settlements. By locating in the cities, the colored people who come here are making a mistake. A small lot and 5-room city will cost $2,500 and yield something. All right. Yeah. Homesteaders, the Weisinger family. So, are those apples or are those pomegranates? I don't know. Yep. So as you can see, there are a lot of folks in here. Just have to wait our turn to make our way around. That looks like the green book over there. Yeah. I'm gonna try to move through this as quickly as possible because I've been here before. All right, so we got the Ballard family on that little orange section over there. The Ballard cat family. Yeah, so the mountain was called Niggerhead, and he had 320 acres in the Santa Monica Malibu Mountains. Excuse me, I'm gonna pass by here and make my move. Yeah, so that was the Ballard family right there. That's wild. I don't think that's the green book. And then we've got the Ballard family. And then we've got this. Check out the map of California here, and it says take a selfie and tag CAAM social media, CAAM in LA. That's what I'm talking about. We are not strangers here, homesteaders. The Coffee family, the Hines family, all of that. So we are not strangers here. All right. So from Weed, Red Bluff, Coloma, Oakland, of course, Fresno, Visalia, Farmersville, Allensworth, Wasco, Valverde, Santa Monica Mountains, Landfair, Julian, El Centro, Santa Monica Mountains, etc. We are not strangers here. A service suite, the hope of hungry thousands, brave ones of the soil. That's us. All right, so here we go with Simone Leigh. The cowrie shell. What, a grass skirt? A cowrie shell and grass skirt? Is that what that is? This Afro piece right here caught my attention. I don't know what I can say. I mean, it's a stunning work. I can't speak to what it is or what she's talking about. That kind of gets me when I'm looking at artwork. I'm like, what are they trying to say? I can see the Afro. I can see a black woman, but I don't know. I don't know what other people see. What other people see in it. So let's see. I see service here. Service. A person is in service, servitude. That's what I get from this one. What's this one called? Head with cobalt. Service. Seeing the African as a server. All right, so I did some reading about this one. I know about this one right here. So there's that young boy whose teeth were shaved down to be like spikes. Like he was in a museum. The young boy was a zoo attraction. Did he come from the Congo? Those are a representation of his teeth right there. And so that was, I don't remember his name, but I certainly remember the story, and I know what this represents. But But I wish I knew more. All right, now this one doesn't exactly have it doesn't have cowrie shells, so once again I'm clueless as to what she's saying here. And then the work with a woman's head buried under rubble. I mean, there is this one right here tells me or calls into my memory that the black woman is the most disrespected. You know, I think that's what that has to do with it. The black body. You know, that's what that says to me. More cowrie shells. Simone Leigh. I haven't yet been to the Simone Leigh over at the exhibit at LACMA. Like when this one started here, the other one over at LACMA started, and I haven't made it over there. Probably should do that sooner rather than later. One last look at what's out there, and we're out. Simone Leigh at where is this? The California African American Museum.